Today we're going to learn Saboteur, a very easy game for a lot of people. Now, two things that I like about this game. Number one is it's a very small case that just holds the cards, so you can take it to travel places and all that kind of stuff. The second thing, and I'll tell you more about this later, but on the instructions is a little card measurer that help with the setup, and I'll show you more about that later. But the first thing that we are going to do is separate all the cards by their back. And most of these are already separated. We have all these gray cards. Let's go there. We have red card, more gray cards. There's a lot of gray cards in this game. So we have gold. This ladder card needs to be kept out for the setup. And by the way, guys, if you don't want to see the setup and you just want to skip to the how to play, please go to this time code. It'll save you a lot of time. So here's all the cards. There's a lot of gold cards too. Okay, and then I have it all separated. Voila. It's all separated. So then what's going to happen is you are going to shuffle all the piles, and so I'm going to do that. And now that you have all your cards shuffled, what you're going to do is you're going to get these, and you're going to put them up here. And you're going to get these and put them aside, and these and put them aside. Now you're going to get the ladder card, and you're going to put it right here. And then what you're going to do is get the instructions like I talked about. And then it has an awesome little card measurer, and as you can see, it has a little thing that says, you can't see, but you put the start card on the first row, and then you shuffle these. You make sure no one sees them. There's two of them. There's three of them, sorry. There's two rocks and there's one gold. And you're gonna shuffle it, and shuffle it, and shuffle it, and then you're gonna put one there at the end of the card measurer, and then you're gonna put one a card's distance away at the top, and a card's distance away at the bottom. And now we're almost done the setup. So now we have a couple things left in the setup. Number one is you are going to deal cards to the players with this gray deck. This is the draw pile deck. So you're going to deal cards to players. Now there is a list of how many players and what cards they get, and I will show that on the screen in 1 second. I'm playing with 7 players. So they're going to get 5 cards each. And while I'm doing this, you can look at the list that is on the screen. So I'm a very bad dealer. I don't even know. I hate dealing. I never deal in games. I just let other people deal. And yeah, there's 5 cards. Everyone has 5 cards. So they each get the 5 cards. So everyone gets 5 cards. Okay, now that that's done and the thing is off the screen, you're gonna deal a role to everyone. So you can either be a gold miner or a saboteur. So everyone's gonna get a role, but first you have to make sure you have the right amount of rolls. You remove a couple depending on how many people are playing. Again, I'm going to put this on the screen, but first, for 7 players, you're going to get 3 saboteurs and 5 gold miners. Now, while I'm getting this, you can look at your screen. It's a gold miner, saboteur, gold miner, saboteur, saboteur. That's all the saboteurs, and that's all the gold miners. Now that it's off the screen, we have 2 more gold miners and 1 more saboteur left over, and those are just gonna go plap in the box. Okay. And what you're gonna do now is there's 1 more than the players. There's 8 cards here, and I'm playing with 7 people because 7 people is the best to play with. It makes the game more fun and easy, but you can play with 3 to 10 people, but 7 is the best. So we're gonna do this, and then everyone gets 1 roll, so they can see if they're a gold miner or saboteur, and that's 7. I dealt out 7 rolls, and again, I'm really bad at dealing. This extra roll, nobody gets to look at it, but it's gonna get set aside for next round. Okay, now that everyone has a roll, I'm gonna just put this on top of their draw pile because, yeah. Okay, 5 hands with 5 people, so it doesn't even matter because I'm not playing, but what's gonna happen now is we're gonna take a look at what are, so now the setup is completely complete, we're gonna play. I'm gonna look at what's in this pile. What are the different types of cards? We have path cards, which are gonna be used to block and make a path to the brown cards. And one of those is the gold. So if you're the gold miner, you're gonna be wanting to go to the gold, and then you're gonna get gold. And if you're a saboteur, you're gonna wanna block. Never, ever, ever get to the gold. Because if no one ever gets to the gold, you're gonna get gold somehow. So we have a whole bunch of path cards, a whole bunch of different types. We have a map card, which when you play this, you get to secretly look at one of the gold cards of your choice to see if it's a rock or a gold. And then we have lantern, minecart, and pickaxe cards. Now, if they're green, it means they're fixer cards, and if they are red, it means they're barking cards. So say I put this pickaxe on Betty. I'm just making up a name. She's broken, and now she can play anything, but she can't play paths. She's not allowed to play path cards, but she can play anything else, including this green pickaxe, which fixes it and now makes her be able to play a path card, but it takes up a turn. So that is what those do, and then we have more path cards, and then we have another map, more path cards. I'm almost getting to a spot. Another map, path, and yeah, I'm going to shuffle this. And then there's this rockfall card. So see, with these path cards, so say I'm playing the game, people are building a path over, some blocks here, blocks there, and then someone blocks here, and then someone blocks somewhere that I'm just gonna get rid of that card. Someone blocks right here, but then this card gets like that, this card goes like that, this card goes like that, this card goes there. See how we're starting to have like a path here? And every card has to be connected to this ladder card somehow. So this path is going close, and we have this is not, if you look, this is illegal to play. See how this goes like this? And in my gameplay video, if you watch that, there is 2 cards that are illegal played that I was too busy recording that I didn't realize, so sorry about that. But this is illegal. So is this, because it's the same card. But we nope, can't use that card. Can't use this card again. Is this the right one? Nope. Here, I can play that. And then I can play this. And then, I don't know if you guys can see, I can play this, and all that kind of stuff. But then, we're almost to one of the gold cards. Someone's like, yeah, let's do it. But then, imagine if someone does this. Ba-boom. Oh no, you're completely blocked now. What are you going to do? Well, see this rockfall card? Basically just destroys a path. Now you can just play your cards. And then if you do play this right here, all this is not connected to the ladder card, and that means that you can't play anything on it unless you replace that card with another one. And then it's connected, so like you can't go to the path until you mine out another path. And so this is just going to keep happening until I'm just going to put this here and put this here. So now we have, I don't know if you guys can see, but we have a brown card that is completely connected over here. Yeah, you can see. So what's going to happen is we're going to flip it over. Oh, too bad. That's very sad because it's not the gold. It's just a rock. We were heading to a rock, but look, the rock now turns to fit with the path, and as you can see, if you put a card here, like this one here, it can go right here and connect to the next one, which is, again, another rock, which turns and does that, and then you can keep playing on it. I mean, seriously, guys, just keep playing. So, like, I can go like this, and then go like that, and then we can go, someone can go like that, and then you'll be like, oh wait, that's a saboteur, killer, or whatever, and then you can just keep going until I'm just going to pretend that I reached this one with my thing. And yay. I don't know if you guys, but it's the gold. That's awesome. That means that the gold miners will win this round. And if you never reach the gold, but everyone's hands and pile, the draw pile, went empty, well, you're screwed. The saboteurs win. But, so that's what all the cards different do. But how the way the game works is you just look in your hand, like this is someone's hand, I don't know whose, let's just say it's Bob's, and then you look in, you play a card, and then you draw a card. That's simple. Once the draw pile's gone, you keep playing without drawing, and then as soon as all the hands are gone, and you still haven't reached the gold, the saboteurs win. Now this is what happens when you win. There's a whole list of different things that happen. So if the gold miners win, the player who connected it to the gold. So what happens is you draw gold cards. There's 3 different types, 2, 1, and 3, wherever it is. There's a 3 somewhere in here. Here, no, that's a 2. Here's a 3. And so there's 1, 2, and 3 nuggets. So you deal 1. So in this game, I'm going to say there were 5 gold miners. So you deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off the top. Now the person who connected it gets to look at it and see which one she wants. There's 1, 1, 2, and 2. So of course, you're going to want the most gold, so Betty is going to pick 2. And then the player who is to the left, that is a gold miner. Skip any saboteurs. It's going to pick, and of course, get another 2. Then the rest of the players, there's only 1. So they're going to just get 1. And only gold miners. Only do this for the number of gold miners. You have to reveal everyone's roles for this round and do it for gold miners only. Skip all the saboteurs. They don't get any gold this round. And if the saboteurs won, no one ever got to the gold, what happens is, depending on how many saboteurs there were, you're going to get gold. And I'm going to put the list up on the screen. And I have, since there were 5 gold miners, there were 2 saboteurs, so I'm going to get 3 nuggets worth of gold. So what you're going to do is you're going to look through it, actually, and go 2 and 1. 3 nuggets the saboteurs get, and 3 nuggets the saboteurs get. And the reason why they get a set amount and that much is because it's very, very hard to win as a saboteur. You have to be very cunning and very stealthy. And that's basically how to play it. And I put the thing up for how you win. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to take all the round the red cards, take the one that was set aside for the next round, and then what you're going to do is you're going to shuffle up all the different cards except for the gold that was handed out. So shuffle all the gray cards, shuffle all the brown cards, shuffle all the cards. All the cards get shuffled. Now I'm gonna look, make sure I don't have any cards that aren't supposed to be here. Oh, there's one brown card, and it's not supposed to be here. And here's the ladder card. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna get those shuffle. Deal a round card and set aside one for the next round. Deal 5 cards to each player again, or whatever the amount is. And then you're just gonna play another round. And there's 3 rounds, so you just play 3 rounds, and at the end, whoever has the most nuggets worth of gold, you count every single nugget. Like if a card has 3, and you have another card that has 1, and another one that has 2, you have 6 nuggets. And whoever has the most wins. And that is the game of Saboteur.